Karen from EdibleWildFood.com here in a patch of beautiful garlic mustard. Now, I have to forage a fair bit of this because I have an idea and I want to see if it works. So stay tuned. The first thing is I took all the garlic mustard out of the bags. I had two. This pile is roughly 5 inches tall, and this is about a meter or a yard long. So I have lots to work with. And of course, I found some of these, the dryad saddle, and those are going to get dehydrated. This is 3 pounds of garlic mustard. What I chose to do was to take the very thick stems and make them smaller. So I cut them into maybe 3-inch pieces. That way the fermentation would be equal, or so I hope. Anyway, this is what's left. That's going to become soup and pesto, and I'm going to add some stinging nettle into that as well. This is the easy part. I put all the ingredients, with the exception of the garlic mustard and the salt, into the pot. I'm going to let it come to a boil, and once it cools down a bit, then I add the garlic mustard, which I have over here, and the salt. I have good news and I have not so good news. The good news is that this ferment turned out wonderful. It tastes great. Now, the not so good news is that when I did it a second time, it turned out better. And the reason being is because of texture. When I did the video, the stems were about 3 inches long, and that's where I made a mistake. They needed to be smaller and preferably sliced in half, which is a lot of work. This batch turned out not bad at all, actually, but the texture was the downfall. So I highly recommend, and I did mention it in the recipe, which is linked below, that the stems be cut down as small as possible and preferably sliced in half. For those who are interested in learning more about garlic mustard in regards to nutrition, medicinal values, the history of garlic mustard, and so much more information, including recipes, be sure to go to the link below. This is my PDF store page, and for $5, you can have all the information you need to know about garlic mustard. And thank you for sticking it out right to the end. Thank you to each and every one of you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please leave a comment if you've tried fermenting garlic mustard or any other wild plant for that matter. And be sure to share this video. Thank you.